while you're getting the equipment, I'll just run through. So we've got deadlift first. The deadlift, you're going to have 2 dumbbells outside the hips. You're going to thrust forward like this. Okay? Mind your back at the bottom of the exercise, keep the shoulders up, don't curve the back. You can also do that with a kettlebell, or if you don't have any weights in the house, you can use a bag as well. Just snap on the hips. Then you're on to a lunge next. Okay, everything is 10 reps this morning for this first part. So you'll be alternating and you'll be doing a full hip extension. Then you move on to a calf raise. The calf raise, 2 weights in hand, lifting the heels right up and coming back down to the ground. Then we're on to cleans. So for the cleans, we're going to do like a squat, okay? So you're in this position here, down and into a standing position. You can do it with dumbbells as well, okay? So we're down here, squat, stand. You can also do it with a medicine ball if you have it. Okay, so you just deadlift that weight off the floor, squat down and stand. Then you're going to be onto a hip bridge. So your hip bridge will be 10 reps. So this morning you're going to be focusing on getting those hips up. Just want to make sure that camera is fixed. Okay, so for the hip bridge, you're going to be right down and then driving the hips up each time for 10 reps. Moving on to the squats then. 10 reps will be again, hips below the knees, knees tracking the toes, and you're not curving that spine. Then you'll be moving on to an iron butterfly. So iron butterfly, you'll be bringing the knees in, arms locked out straight, and the very last one will be a lateral lunge, working your groins. So you'll be lunging across, and you'll be alternating each time. Okay, so there are the 10 exercises we're going to do. I think we've everyone pretty much logged in now. So we'll do a very quick warm up and then we'll get started. Okay? So we're going to start on the spot here, just high knees. So we're bringing those knees up at the front. So this is just going to elevate the heart rate, just getting the knees up. Okay, I want you to speed it up there for 5, go as quickly as you can. And slow it down again. Okay, get ready, pick it up again. And slow it down. Okay, we're going to get ready for one more time. And knees up, let's go. Okay, that's time. We're into jumping jacks next. Just go a steady pace. Okay, let's pick it up now. And quickly as we can. Good stuff, okay. Right, we're going to just lunge forward. Keep the knee behind the toe. Full hip extension, so when you're at the top, that means you keep those shoulders up. So the lunge that we're doing now, we're going to be repeating that later on when the main workout starts. Just make sure I'll show you from the side. Trail the knees close to the floor as you can. Okay, we move into the squat. Hips below knees. Get right down. Try to curve that back and right up to the top each time. Okay, you're going to stretch out the calves. So for the calves, you're just going to lift the heel off the floor. It's just a dynamic movement. Loosen it out in the warm up. Go the opposite leg. Okay, just the hips then. Right knee on the floor. Left leg down. Put your right hand on your left knee and open out the body. Go right back, and you'll feel it on your hips as you get to very back. Loosen out the hip flexors. Go the opposite leg. Okay, grab some water if you need it, and have your towels ready as well. So the only equipment you need, like I said, is the one for the deadlift. So I'll just quickly run through them one more time. Deadlift, you're going to be coming straight up. Then you're onto a lunge, trail the knee like this. You're going to do 10 repetitions. Then you're going to be onto a calf raise. Your calf raise, the heels are coming up off the floor. Then you're going to be onto the cleans. So the clean is just going to be picking up that weight, squatting. I'll just show you with the 2 dumbbells. Okay, so you'll go down, you'll go like a deadlift, squat down and stand. That's your clean. It's a mixture of the two. Onto your hip bridge. Each one counts as a rep. Then you're onto your squat. Then you're onto your iron butterfly. And then you're going to be onto your lateral lunge. Have 2 weights in hand, like 2 water bottles or 2 dumbbells, and alternate to the sides each time. So what I'm going to do is, for round one we've got 2, I think, that mightn't have done this before. So for round one, you're all going to follow me, and after that, go at your own pace. We'll set the timer then, okay? So I'm going to screen share the whole thing after round one. First round is just to get used to the exercises, and then we'll go on the clock. So we'll do 8 rounds in total. Okay? So I'll just time the first round here, see how long it takes us. If someone's faster, no problem. We'll have a very short break. I just want to make sure everyone's clear on the exercise, and then we'll go. Okay? So we'll get ready. Deadlifts at first. Go in 10 seconds. Get yourself in position. Go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, deadlifts. Just mind that back. Keep the dumbbells outside the hips or the water bottles or whatever you're using at home there. Okay, then you're onto your lunge. 10 repetitions. Get right down. Okay, then we're on to calf raises. Lifting our heels up. Show you from the back. Okay, then you're on to the cleans. So I'm going to use the med ball for this. Pick up off the floor. You can do it with 2 weights as well. Okay, it's going to be the slowest movement out of the 8 exercises we're doing. So you deadlift it, you squat, you stand. Okay, then we're on to the hip bridge. Okay, squeeze the glutes, press up each time towards the ceiling. So when I say squeeze the glutes, it means just tense the bum and come up right to the top. Okay, then we're on to our squats. Then we're on to our iron butterflies. Iron butterflies, your knees are coming in. I'll just show you from the sides. Arms locked out straight, knees coming into the body. 10 repetitions. And the very last one is your lateral lunge to the sides. So once we start timing this properly, it's going to go by the weights you're using at home and your fitness level, and just go at your own pace. Okay, so round 1 took 2 minutes 45 seconds. Any questions on the movements, ask me now. We're going to time it from here on in, okay?
Was every 10 is a hyper?
Everything is 10 reps.
10.
So the only thing is now, if there's any exercise you're not sure on, just ask now, okay? I'll put them back up on the screen and give a quick shout if there's something you're not sure on, okay? So we have it here, okay. Right, so that's your list there. All the way down as far as lateral lunges is what you're going to be following. If there's anything that's confusing you there from what we've done, just let me know. Possibly the cleans, but the clean is basically a mixture of a squat and a deadlift. So I'll just do one more clean before we start. I think you'll be fine on the rest. So your clean will be, I think most likely most of you at home are either using dumbbells or water bottles. So if you're doing that, just do your like deadlift movement that you're doing, and then go into a squat and then stand, okay? I'll probably do it with this here, with the med ball. Okay, so once we start this time, we're going to be on the clock. That round took about 2.5 to nearly 3 minutes, so you're looking at roughly 18 to 20 minutes, depends on how quickly you're doing it. Okay, so we'll get that up now. But try not to compromise your technique when you're doing this. I don't mind when you finish, as long as you're doing it properly. Okay guys, so I'm going to get the clock on. First one is deadlifts. We're doing 7 more rounds now. This time there's no breaks, keep your water beside you. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So it's 10 deadlifts. Then you're onto your lunges. Right down. You're onto your calf raises. Onto your cleans. Cleans will be the slowest. Always put it back on the floor if you're using a med ball. If you're using dumbbells, just leave them out by the side like you're doing a deadlift first. Okay, moving on to the hip bridge. We're on to a squat. Okay, iron butterfly. So iron butterfly, you're in a sitting position, arms locked out straight, bring the knees in each time. Okay, lateral lunges, going to the sides. Okay, I'm starting deadlifts on round 2. Mind that back when you're doing the deadlifts. Onto lunges. You're onto calf raises, lifting those heels up, go as high as you can. Then you're onto cleans. onto your hip bridge. So go at your own pace, guys. If you're ahead of this, you have the list in front of you. If you're behind, only go at your own pace, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, we're on to squats here. Hips below knees on the squat, knees are tracking the toes, full hip extension at the top. Make sure if you're squatting, you're not curving that back when you go down. Always keep the pressure on your heels. Okay, arm butterflies. Knock out the arms, bring the knees in. Okay, lateral lunges. Use your 2 weights. And it's literally just a lunge, so you take a giant step to your left and right. Get as low as you can. Okay, deadlifts are next. Okay, we're on to lunges. Calf raises. 5 minutes gone. Okay, I'm on to cleans. Hip bridge. Going right up. Squeezing those glutes. Put the hips towards the ceiling every time. Okay, I'm on squats. Getting right down. Knees tracking the toes. Closer to the floor is better. The deeper you can go on the squat, the better it is for yourself. Okay, arm butterflies. Arms up, dead straight. Lateral lunges next. Okay, I'm on to round 4, deadlifts. 640 gone. Okay, into lunges. Well done, guys, you're moving really fast at home there, which is brilliant. Just go at your own pace, okay? If you start finding it really, really hard, grab some water, take a short break, and then go again. Okay, I'm on to cleans here. Okay, hip bridge. Squats are next. Arm butterflies. lateral lunges. Okay, this is coming towards the end of round 4 here. So there'll be 3 rounds left after this. Okay, I'm on to deadlifts in round 5. Mind that back when you're deadlifting. Onto lunges. Get that trailing knee as close to the floor as you can. Keep those shoulders up. Okay, calf raises are next. Onto hip bridge. And we're on to squats. So everyone in the group will have a different range of motion on this. Some of you might be getting right down to the floor in your squats. Some of you might only be able to get the hips down as far as the knees. Just go as low as you're comfortable with. Okay, arm butterflies. Arms locked out straight, knees in. Okay, moving on to lateral lunges next. Okay, starting round 6 here, 2 rounds to go. Don't drop off now, guys. Keep that intensity up. Okay, onto lunges. Get low on those lunges. Okay, calf raises. Heels are coming up. Cleans are next. Okay, onto hip bridge. Get those hips up towards the ceiling. Onto the squats. So remember your squat, get right down, whatever is your lowest point, and always come back up to the very top where your hips are fully extended and your shoulders are up. Okay, arm butterflies. So legs start off straight and then you bend the knees each time. Then you're on lateral lunges. We're lunging to the sides. Okay, last round. Deadlifts first. Okay, then we're on to lunges. If anyone is finished before me, just give a quick shout out and I'll check the clock just to see what your time is. Okay, calf raises. Cleans are next. Hip bridge. Getting those hips up. Squats are next. Onto arm butterflies. Onto lateral lunges.
Right, done.
450, 1457.
And I'm done as well.
1502. I'm about the same.
Vera was done before me.
Vera, yeah?
She was done before me.
I finished too, Michael.
1512, brilliant. Who's that, Emer, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Just let me know when you're done there, guys. Grab some water. I'll wait till everyone's finished. I'll take the screen off then. Good work, guys. Just get a break there if you're finished. And I'll run through just to see how everyone got on. Roughly about 15 minutes was kind of what people were calling it at. I think there was a Vera was 1457.
No, she was before me. I was 1457.
Oh right, she's before that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Vera? Let me scroll over. Vera, do you know what your time was?
No, I was.
Were you?
I finished fishing before, yeah. I was just taking a break. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh right. Would you say you were finished 30 seconds? Or was it long?
I'd say so. Yeah.
So
I'd say so. Yeah.
Roughly 14 and a half, give or take either side of
Yeah.
that. Okay, good. Caroline, you were 1457, yeah? Anne-Marie, did you time it or did you?
No, I just got through it. That's all I.
Brilliant.
I could manage. I'm coming from zero fitness, so
that was
take me one.
That was a big jump to go from doing no training to doing that was really that was a challenging one to start. Are you doing the beach session this evening, Anne-Marie?
Well, definitely I'll be there this evening. Yeah, 6:30.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Emer, how did you find that?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Were you just after 15 minutes roughly?
Yeah.
Just after 15, good. And Eva?
Yeah, I was just before the 15 minutes.
Yeah, I thought I heard you calling out you were finished as well around the same time as Caroline, or in and around that.
Yeah.
Kira?
Sorry. Yeah, I was after 15 minutes. I was near the end.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's still really good. That's a hard lower body workout. So we've still got a small bit to do. We've just got 4 minutes of isometric work. So the isometric work is where you're just holding your body in a certain position. So 3 exercises on that. I'll just show you them now. So the first one is a wall sit. So your wall sit, you're going to just be against the wall, sitting at 90 degrees, feet shoulder width apart. I'll show you from the front here, but I won't be doing from here because there's a radiator to rest on, but that's kind of your position. You're facing straight towards the camera, unless, if you can't stay on that wall, if you're using a side wall, pick a point, look straight ahead and just hold it for 40 seconds. Your second one is your leg raise. Just tilt the camera down a bit for the leg raise. Okay, so your leg raise, you're lying on your back and you're coming straight up each time. Heels staying off the floor. You're doing 40 seconds on that, and then your very last one is your bird dog. So that's going to be opposite elbow to opposite knee. Doing it slowly, 20 seconds off each side. I'll just show you from the sides as well. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, and then fully extend every time. Okay, so that's going to be for 4 minutes. We're going to do every one of those exercises twice and then we're finished. Okay, so we get in position. First one up is the wall sit. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So you just hold in that position. Just nice and controlled, feet shoulder width apart. You've picked a point straight ahead. Your shoulders should stay against the wall. Your hips should be in line with your knees, because if they're not, you don't have that 90-degree angle. Okay? If your hips are below your knees, you're too low. If they're above your knees, you're too high. You're just holding a nice stable position. 10 more seconds. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go straight onto the floor, start the next one. This is your leg raises. Okay, feet together, heels off the floor. So get right up to the top, back down, keeping those heels off the floor. Good work, guys. Keep going there. We're just going to bring the timer over. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're on to bird dogs next. So that's opposite elbow to opposite knee. Stay on the same side for 20 seconds. You're actually better off doing this slow and controlled. Okay, opposite leg. Fully extend the arms out. Okay, we're onto the wall sit one more time, straight over. Okay, for the second round, if you want to add a little bit of resistance, you can. You can add like a med ball or a kettlebell, or you can add one of the kids if you like, if you want to make it very challenging. 20 seconds to go. Okay, hold that position. Feet shoulder width apart. Okay, leg raises, back on the floor. Start straight away. Okay, legs straight up, heels off the floor. Okay, we've got 30 seconds to go. You can put the hands under the back if you need to, just to support the lower back. Last 5. Okay, we're into bird dogs. That's opposite elbow, opposite knee. Do it slowly, go the opposite side now. And time. Okay, grab your water, guys. Just going to turn off the other video. I'm just recording this on a second camera. Okay, give this one a try later on. Let us know how you get on.